Welcome to a new modern video. Of course, Violent Outburst has been unbanned. We played Team Rhinos a few days ago, and today I want to play with Living End. Now, this used to be the actual deck that got Living End banned. Because, well, Team Rhinos was the most popular one when the card got banned, but the deck was like below 50% win rate, whereas Living End was above 56% win rate with all the RC combined, and that's what got the card banned. Although a very important piece of the deck is missing, Grief. Grief has been banned and it hasn't been unbanned. So this deck now has one less interaction piece that is Grief. But at the same time, a few things happened since the ban. Modern Horizons 3 came out, which gave the deck Sink into Stupor, but also Lorwyn came out and gave the deck Wistfulness, which is a anti hate piece and also a way you can sort of like fill your graveyard. Now, this is a pretty straightforward list by Menino Ney, who's a Living End master. He has been playing Living End forever, even when he didn't have Violent Outburst and been winning with it. Mistress Village. In the sideboard is nice as defeating silence. Actually, this card is for Storm. I was playing Storm, I played against Living End. I won game 1, then game 2 my opponent just went Cascade into defeating silence, and I lost. I lost on the spot because I didn't bring in Prismatic Ending. I just didn't have answers to this card. So that's a nice one. And also you have Inevitable Betrayal as well. So in those matchups you kind of switch. Like against the Inevitable Betrayal is for like a Gorium where you don't want to have Living End because they just put an Archon or a Trax in the graveyard. Trax in the graveyard, and then it's just very hard for you to fight. So this is the list, again, from Menino. So a pretty... you kind of like go safe, you know, if you net deck one of his Living End list, and you just 5-0'd these days. Again, when I'm recording, no challenges have happened at the day I'm recording, so kind of going with the vibes and with the leagues. Leonastico, thank you for the fourth month sub. Okay, we're on the draw. This is a mulligan for sure. You do have Wistfulness to cycle, but I'd just rather cycle 7 cards there. Buongiorno, buongiorno everyone. I was tweeting at 4 a.m. Could I not sleep? But yeah, I didn't sleep that well, but it's okay. I'm awake now. Okay, this is definitely a keep. Now, what do we bottom? Probably Endurance. Obviously, we don't know the matchup, but this hand is very functional. Oh, yesterday there was a first challenge post ban. Ooh, I didn't see. I didn't see the results. Oh, when I prepared the deck list, because I prepared the deck list last night for today's stream, so no deck lists were posted yet. Okay, the Chancellor of the Tangle Talisman on turn 1. Alright, interesting start by my opponent. I'm not gonna counter the map. I'll let him have it. We need to cycle turn 0? I don't think so. Maybe I should have. I do need a third land, so I'm gonna leave it on top. I do need to find a Cascade card. Huh. Yeah. Let me cycle once and twice. If there's another force, I can counter this. Pretty bad. Leaving end. I will let that resolve. I got a Hedge Maze here. Maybe the sequencing of this game was just to cycle the straight rate and then play Surveillant, because cycling was like mandatory, like you draw the card, whereas the straight rate, sorry, the Surveil you can decide. So maybe it was better if I first cycle and then Surveilled. The vote to Druid, that's unexpected. Looks to your Giada's gift. I see. So that's the combo. I believe that's the combo. But it has infinite mana if this resolves. Raw endurance. Hmm. Not great. Vaccine bubble spiked in MTGO? Wow, really? Yeah, so I made a reaction video. It's gonna go up to my YouTube channel today. Yeah, they go Karn. And then they can go Luxor Jada's gift from the Exile Zone. Or they go Chalice of the Void for 0. Okay. And 3 cards in one is a chance of the Tangle. Now I can't cascade anymore. Let's go Island in Endurance. Karn. Opponent chumps it. And they have 2 cards in one is Chancellor that kind of cost triple green. But they can cast it though. They can cast the Chancellor. See if they go for the Luxor Jada's gift here. No, they go for Sundering Titan. Okay. I'll subtlety this. Eventually, though, this Titan will come back. Put it on top. I'm gonna destroy 3 lands of mine, and the game is probably gonna be over. Not necessarily, though. This is probably. I can always draw like a removal spell for Chalice, and then a Cascade effect. Resolves. I could have maybe, I should have done? I should have let the Titan resolve and then Endurance myself so I can fetch these lands. Probably a mistake. Yeah. I didn't exactly check what's my mana base. Still a chance of the Tangle in hand, which they're gonna be able to cast soon. Huh. Maybe maybe I need some green lands in case I draw Wistfulness. No, that's fine. I'm gonna concede. The game wasn't over yet, but put him. Yeah, it was definitely ahead. Dumping Matrix says active abilities of creatures and artifact can't be used unless they're mana abilities. Unless the mana ability is obviously a big deal, so maybe I shouldn't bring this in. What do I want to cut? This thing will return target creature only, but it's a green card for Force of Vigor. Maybe I cut Endurance, and I can bring in 1 Dumping Matrix. Nah, again, green card for Force of Vigor. I'll leave it in. decks that I plan on playing today. I plan on playing 4 leagues today between this morning and this afternoon. That's shaky. It's not shaky, but it does have shardless. I think I'll keep it. I can't cycle turn one. Or I mean, the curator. I can cycle the straight wraith. But I'm almost to 5 right now. Okay, breeding pool. Expedition map. That's fine. I'm never countering map. They talk about my trip to Brazil. Sure. What do you want to know? Yeah, I've talked about it, but there's so much to talk about, so you can ask any question. I'm happy to answer. Force negation is my draw. Uh, I think I'm gonna go. I wanna go wistfulness. Yeah, you board out living end against storm. Yeah, I can go wistfulness here and destroy the map. It's not a bad play. Yeah, could also just go Waker of Waves to find a land. How was the weather in Brazil? It was pretty poor. It was very, very rainy, very, very cold. Obviously not very cold, but it was cold and definitely rainy. Not exactly what I thought when I thought about going to Brazil. That's why shardless. Was the trip MTG related? Yeah, yeah. Make follow me on social media. I posted a lot about my trip. I really don't do trips that aren't MTG related. I guess that's not true. In the summer, I go 1 week to Croatia. That's usually my non-MTG related trip. Although I always invite MTG people, so we still play Magic or Fab. I think like last game we just lost because I didn't find Cascade spells. Maybe I should Malika, but I think I was already on 6. Yeah. Let's go. All right, my starting end is good. I'll keep opponent reveals Chancellor and plays Talisman and Unity turn 1. Okay. Okay. Opponent goes turn 2. Karn. What's this? Turn 2, Zimon's Experiment. What does this do? Look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may reveal up to 2 creatures or land from among them. Then put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Put all the lands revealed this way into the battlefield. Okay. Alright. Uh... So I can either let this resolve and then counter the next spells he plays. Which maybe is the right approach. Surimatsu, thank you for the prime sub. I think I'll do that. Yeah, I'll let this resolve. When it puts into play Urza power plant and draws a card. Okay, I'm gonna go survey land first. Raw wastefulness. Can take down this Talisman of Unity. I think I just want to go land go though. White mana. This is rest in peace. Green mana. Devoted Druid. Okay. And they pass. I'm gonna go Wicker of Waves. I'll pick up a Wistfulness. And then I'm gonna go Shardless Agent. Let's see what they do. Maybe they have Kozak's Command. Kozak's Command can, of course, exile 2 creatures of mine. One day, David. Okay, so we accomplished the goal of killing your opponent creatures in reanimated mine, which is what the broken effect of Living End does. We got into play a 7/7 and a 4/4 and a 3/4. Opponent could have killed the druid. Oh, that's a good point. You're right. I guess I would have enduranced it, but yeah, you're right. Stoneforge Mystic. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Opponent gets Meteor Sword. She didn't. Hmm. And they play card Silex. Okay. Is this sorcery only? Yeah. Players can't pay life to cast spells or to pay activate mana abilities. Okay. Destroy each non-permanent activity on the sorcery. Yeah. Gonna go just past here. I don't need to Wistfulness. I can go upkeep Force of Vigor. You like the metagame when Living End and Rhinos were legal? Um, yeah. Although, if you really remember, the Living End deck had a very, very high win rate, and that's what I said at the beginning of the video too. The batch of the RC, the one that people won that season, Living End just had an insane win rate. When it has 3 cards in it, it should be Chancellor, Meteor Sword, and whatever and Ugin. I think that's my opponent hand. Some pretty random cards, to be honest. Um, All right. What, over 50 cards in the ban list, and you can unban like 30 of them, 40 of them. I think it's okay. They started unbanning the good cards. Mox Hopo is probably too good, but I think Violent Outburst is definitely okay unban. Like, it's a safe unban. I don't think it's gonna break Modern at all. At all. It's gonna put two good decks back in the metagame. Rhinos and Living End. That's it. Eh, yeah, the gameplay might be bad, but I mean, some people enjoy different things. Okay, let's go Steven's Untapped. That sounds very good. There's 52 cards in the ban. You can probably unban like 40 of them, and it'll be fine. Thoughtseize turn one. Okay, you're taking Shardless. That's fine. That's fine. I'm not gonna force a Thoughtseize. I'm gonna go some cycling instead of the generous end. Cycle. Okay. I'll go Wistfulness for blue. Try to discard one. We found the Outburst. Should discard. I think generous end actually. Okay, Hallowed Fountain untapped. The opponent's already at 12. They play Quantum Reader Warped. Sure. Do I wanna cast now? Outburst. I think I am actually. The opponent cannot play Force of Negation, I think, but I can play Consign to Memory. I think I'm gonna Outburst now. Okay, so playing against Esper Blink, it seems. Let me check the list because I actually saw a tweet of McQueen Sauce before that he split the final of the challenge with Esper Blink. He's playing, of course, Consent to Memory, so we have to worry about that. He's playing Chalice. He's playing High Noon. I don't remember what Boromir does, but it may be another card that stops it. So actually, very, very little. Very, very little. He's got Dispute, I mean, Teferi, I guess. Boromir stops leading again, yeah. Maybe I can bring in one or two disputes. I guess I don't want to take out Endurance because my opponent may actually also be Goryo. No, I don't think so. I think it would have fetched differently. They wouldn't have fetched Hallowed Fountain. I think opponent is Esper Blink. I'll bet my money on it. You don't fetch Hallowed Fountain if you are Goryo in that spot, I think. Good end. on 61 cards. They go Thoughtseize. Perfect. They discard Outburst, of course. And I'm chilling here. Let go. Emperor Bones. This is good. Okay. I could have cycled first, then go Subtlety, but if I cycled first, I give my opponent cards to exile, whereas now they don't have them. I'm gonna go Stevens untapped. Ooh, Drought Burst, very strong. Then I'm gonna get, I think, yeah, Breeding Pool. And then I go to my turn. Scalding Tarn, that's okay. I think I'm gonna go Land Go now, because I can cycle two of this, and then I can go Outburst, and I'll keep the Wistfulness as a blue pitch. Okay, let's see if they go Teferi. We have the force for Teferi. When it goes Teferi, we are ready for it. That's okay. They can go Ephemerate or Consign. I won't mind. Amgatsu, thank you for the Prime sub. But it doesn't have protection up. They just, I guess, I hope I didn't draw another Cascade card, but I did. All right, so I could counter this. Nah, but I think it's fine, right? I just keep on putting a card, but I can't really do much, so yeah. I get Forest. I get whatever. And then I go Outburst, Sorcery Speed to play around Consign to Memory. You keep on playing Titan or you retire it? Tough choice for sure. It's probably gonna be a lot worse now, Titan, right? Not only with the ban, they also unbanned Outburst. Let's go. Round number 3. Land Surveil. Oliphant, I think it's fine. See what are we playing against? Wario was, I remember, a mono black Hoffers player back in the days. Back in the One Ring days. Now they play God of Souls. That's okay. Interesting matchup. I wonder how that is. I'm gonna get a Thundering Falls here. Unfortunately, Forest doesn't let me go Wastefulness for blue, but definitely leave that on top. Quantum Riddler Warped. That works. Ron Hart, thank you for the Prime sub. I saw you trophied yesterday with Boros. I think I net decked your list from my video of Boros yesterday. I'll double check, but I think blue white Energy split the final with McQueen sauce. I saw some comments about it. Let me let me actually check the result of the first ever challenge. Yes, Outdoors Blink split the final. Oh, I misclicked, I think. Yeah, I didn't know my opponent was going to end phase. It's all good though. Gonna get a blue land, and then I'm gonna cast Wistfulness. Yeah, let me just check the Katsuo. What's this list? They play two Teferi, they play two Consign, three Ephemerate, two March. Okay, so they may have Consign. Do I want to cycle this Wistfulness? Because it looks like... Yeah, I will evoke it, yeah. Oh, Kaputana, I keep on misclicking. I haven't played Magic Line in a while. It's okay, I can go second main. Let's evoke. I can also save it to hardcast the Wistfulness. Yeah, I think I'm happy to discard Living End. My grave is already very full, so I'm just discarding a card that I know for sure is not going to be useful in my hand. And my opponent, it's game one. I have a force for the fairy. I think I'll just, hard cast around Consent to Memory and it'll be good. Okay. Draw. A generous Ant. Uh, yeah, I just get a land, then I'll pass. Casting Endurance end of turn. I could have played Endurance last turn when I misclicked. Okay, now I'll play Endurance. But it has the energy to fly something. They're gonna fly the... Okay, interesting. Let's see if they have an answer. They can have Solitude, I guess. But if they tap out for Solitude, then they go Outburst. Okay, they're evoking Solitude. Okay, pitching Witch Enchanter. That's why they unbanned Outburst, because back in the days, the consent to memory didn't exist. You can just go Outburst plus Force, you would always win. Now, Outburst plus Force isn't safe. It's not always win now. Consent isn't better than Flusterstorm. It is, of course it is. They're playing main deck. They're playing main deck, Consent to memory. Flusterstorm was like a very narrow cyber card. This is game one. Like, before MH3, this game would have always been a win. Alright. Now, my opponent has Riddler Warped, and I think they have Consigning Hand. I could go Wistfulness, looking for yeah, I think I'll go Wistfulness, looking for more Cascade cards, because that's how I beat. That's how I'm gonna beat Consign, just drawing a second Cascade card. I don't think I should Arcast, right? I don't think I should Arcast, because I just fly both. This thing doesn't beat that. What about discard? Discard Curator. Then I need to bounce. Or I can go Outburst. And then if I draw a land, I can go Colossal Sky Turtle. Return the Outburst. I was hoping to find a land, I guess. Or I can just bounce. If I take it, I go to 6. Then I go Outburst. And then the problem is that I lose if I don't draw land. If I go Outburst and they go Consign, I lose if I don't draw land. But if I draw land, I win. Or a Cascade spell. So actually I have a lot of outs. Not too many. There's not that many untapped land in this deck. So what's my plan here? Just to bounce Oslo Pride? How much time am I gaining? It's probably good enough to bounce. Because I bounce Oslo Pride, I take 3 down to 9, I replay the Pride, I make 2 tokens, I don't die the next turn, and then I have more time to draw the 6th land. Yeah, I think it's safe to bounce. Take 3, go to 9, they replay Pride, they are in City's Blessing, they make 2 tokens, but I don't die next turn now. I say 8, that's 8 damage. Alright, so here I have to go cycle cycle. Because I need to find the 6th land. Is the Endurance a good draw? It may be a good draw. I think I should still cycle. Looking for a 6th land. A tapped one is fine. Untapped. Okay, now I can pass. I'm going to upkeep Outburst. That way, if they haven't drawn Consign, I guess, no, I guess I shouldn't. No, that's fine. I should just make sure they don't have lethal. Because this is like 8 damage. This is 8 damage currently on board. Alright, and now I go Outburst. They go Consign. Oh no, they didn't have it? Oh wow. They bluffed me this entire time. Oh no, what do they have? Oh wow, Force Negation. Yeah, it's okay, I can beat that. I could also go Endurance. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go Endurance now. Yeah. Okay. Blue, white, blue, white, blue, white. I guess it's not this list because they have main deck boars. Yeah, it's not this list. This one is list that split the final. Yeah, Boromir says sacrifice. No. Whenever the opponent casts a spell, if no mana was spent to cast a counter the spell. Yeah, that's what it does. Defeating silence, okay. Defeating silence stop outburst, but it doesn't stop shardless. I'm gonna bring in 3 mystical disputes. What should I cut? It's so hard to cut in this deck. Everything is broken. Is that Curator of Mysteries probably the worst card? I want to cut Endurance. That's such a good block. Alright, that's a keep. Upland go. Cycle. Land on tap go. I played Rhinos yesterday. It's gonna go on my YouTube channel tomorrow. When it goes Starfield Shepherd. That's okay. You got also Pride. Okay. I'm gonna get red green land. Do I get this one? Yeah. I'm looking for a third land here. They play Teferi. I've got a clean answer. No third land, unfortunately. Pass. They have also Pride in hand. They're gonna play it now. They don't play it. Okay. Wicker of Waves, I'm gonna main phase it. What should I grab? Because if I get Wistfulness, I can't really cycle it. I just discard Leading End here. If they have a Surgical, good on you. Also, Pride is in. And they pass. Okay. I can go Cycle. I can get a Survey Land and Surveil. And pass. I don't want a fourth land. That's okay. Three's enough. They've got 5 cards in hand. They milled the Failure with a Surveil. I didn't see that one. If they're casting Shepherd, I'm gonna go probably Subtlety. Yeah. Cycle first. Go Subtlety. They where did I put a card? On top. Okay. Then I think I'm just pass and Artcast Subtlety on the Starfield. Can also just go Subtlety now. No, I think I want to Starfield. Bathory, thank you for the T1 sub. Let's go Forest. No, it's too many forests. Island? Yeah. Mystical Dispute. You have 3 cards in hand. I think I'll go Force. I want to answer this, but mostly I just want to have a 3/3 in play. Okay. Now, I think they have Consign to Memory. So I'll just pass here. Okay. I'll go Outburst end of turn, followed by Charlotte in my turn. And because I countered I countered and left the subtlety in, my opponent can't attack now. All right. Let's see the consign to memory now. They may just also have a yeah, consign to memory, okay. Untap. Uh huh. I could cast Shardless. Yeah. I'm gonna cast Shardless. I'll art cast Wistfulness later. First I'll cast Shardless. Let's see if they have another interaction. Okay, no consign. Let's see if they have a Mystical Dispute or a Force of Negation. They have Force of Negation, Pitch Subtlety. Last card is Guide of Souls. Okay. Given last card is Guide of Souls, I think I can attack here. Oh no, I still have Starfield Shepherd as well. Okay. They also drew a Shepherd. Oh, hey, they still can't attack though. They have two Shepherd exiled. Need to draw a Cascade spell because I'm not beating this board. Am I dead on board? They have 8 energies. I can go Shepherd for Guide of Souls. I can block one, block one. I think I'm dead on board. At 6 land, I could have gone Sky Turtle Outburst, but I can't. I think my out is just to draw 2 with Wistfulness and hope top deck. Oh, Bounce Agent. Oh my god. You guys are right. Thank you. You saved me. Which hat advantage right there. Which hat advantage. Yeah, GG. 3-0. Oh, these hands would have been so good. 2 living again is too many though. I can't keep that one. Alright, keep this one. Bottom a redundant card and keep. Looking for a Cascade spell. Carplusum Forest. Okay. Ancient Stirrings. Back in the days, the Carplusum Forest would have been Hardened Scales. Or if Hardened Scales. Now it's Broodscale Baskin. Leaving again right on top. Thank you. Thank you, deck. I knew I could always count on you. There's a Saga. Malevolent Rumble. I think I want to force this. Yeah. Force pitch what? Subtlety, actually? I think so, yes, because next turn I want to go sink into Wistfulness. Okay, I can go Mistress Village Wistfulness. We draw in this card. We have to look for Shardless or Outburst. Shardless, there it is. I can discard Leaving End, but then my Shardless will be worse. Let's think about it, because I can also go next turn just wistfulness. I think it's a good idea. Next turn I just destroy the saga. I think I discard Leaving End actually, because I think all these cards are important. Okay, they go Rumble and they found Emrakul in the top deck. Also Glaring Flash Raker. Very powerful Rumble. Vexing Bubble, oddio caro. Okay. And what a turn. Opponent put Emrakul Flash Raker and they put Bubble in the graveyard. Sorry, in the graveyard and put Bubble in play. Mi sa che qua perdiamo. Devo fare. I think I just lose here. All right, let me try and live a little bit. I'm gonna go like Oleophant, Cycle, get Stomping Ground, and Wistfulness, the Urza Saga to start. Then I can bounce Vexing Bubble. Yeah. Yeah, Brazil was amazing. Incredible. What do we think of Vibrancy Living End? Probably not so good. They get Boseiju. Sure. Okay. They play Broodscale, of course, because they're not afraid of Living End now. Wistfulness. Yeah, I guess I can do it. Uh Honestly, I think it's better to go Sink into Stupor on the Vexing Bubble. Problem is the opponent is gonna put into play Emrakul and Flesh Raker. Yeah, I think I just have to Cycle Generosent and però che terra prendo? Forest, I think. Actually, which land do I get? Breeding Pool. Breeding Pool makes more sense. Yeah. Pass. Blade of the Blood Chief. No response. Equip. I think if I bounce now, they don't have mana to redo everything, right? Yeah. Mistress Village also beats Vexing Bubble, by the way. Because it says, whenever you cast a spell, if no mana was spent to cast it, counter that spell. Opponent is responding by adapting. Weird. Weird play. Okay. Land? The thing is, actually, chat, if I go Charlotte's Agent, I'll lose the game on the spot. Even if I resolve through the bubble. Because the opponent has Flash Raker in play. So what happens is, they... Well, if they replayed Broodscale, I would have won. Because I killed Broodscale. and I have my board in. The problem is that Wistfulness from the graveyard doesn't disenchant. I think they actually played well here. Yeah, I think the play is Wistfulness for 5. Destroy Blade. I'll go Forest. Actually, I can go Island. I really need a lot of blue mana for this. Wistfulness was 5, kill Blade. Draw this card. Do I care what to discard? Probably not. Okay, now my opponent has Broodscale in hand and 3 mystery card. They have Vexing Bubble in play, which I don't think stops them at all. Opponent taps out to play Emrakul. It's pretty good. And they control my turn now. Yes, guys, I'll repeat it. If I play this, I would have died on the spot because opponent reanimates Fleshraker and has Broodscale in hand to combo me with Blade in play. Okay, opponent Cascades Leading Hand, which gets countered. Hello, Kitty Kate. And then Chump attacks. Draw for turn. Creator of Mysteries. Okay. Oh, I can't cycle. Shardless Agent. Okay. I know my opponent. I think I'm just. Oh, never mind. Oh, wow. Actually, one sec. All right. I think I win here, right? Bean does oil and kill computer. Thank you guys. Because we exiled the blade now. Yeah, played very tight this game. Top decked, of course, but all right. Should I fetch? I think so. Yeah, Mistress Counter Bubble. I'll fetch. Surveil. Now I can cast this. I can cast this. Then I go ability on the stack. And then we make the next spell uncounterable. And then Living End resolves through the bubble. I can consider going subtlety on my own shardless, but I think I'd rather not. Let's see what I draw. They have the brood scaling end, but they don't have blade in play now. Of course, Emrakul is flying, but we have reach, fly. Let's see what they're up to. You love the Cornucopias are modern? Yeah, modern is so fun. Especially after you play standard and limited for like a month. You just go back to modern and you're like, whoa, this is so much more fun. Opponent replays Broodscale. I'm at 6. I have no cards in hand. I for sure die, right? 3, 6, 9, 10. Yeah, 4 creature go through. Actually, it may not be lethal. Let's see if. Oh, yeah, Oliphant. Oliphant makes this lethal for sure, right? Whatever. Let's cycle this. Okay, now I can go attack with all. Pump, I don't know, Shardless Agent with Oliphant. Oh, maybe I should pump Wastefulness. Pump Wasteful. Die. It's lethal for sure, right? It's lethal for sure. I just attack with all. Or right click attack with all. I can't lose. That's not waste time. Yeah. I think Wastefulness is the card I need to pump. Actually, F6 and go to the bathroom. There's no way I don't win this turn. Pretty crazy game, honestly. There were so many ways to lose this game. There were really so many ways to lose this game. All right, let's bring in Dumpy Matrix, Force of Vigor. Can you consider Inevitable Betrayal? Maybe it's not a bad idea, actually. I can cut Stray Wraith this way. And Waker of Waves. Yeah, let's try this build. Let's see how it goes. And I cascade into Emrakul only. Keep. Buongiorno Ferrucci. Yeah, there's a Saga. Springleaf Drum. Land go. Alex Fair, thank you for the Prime sub. Malevolent Rumble. It's okay. Buongiorno Lucian. Alright, they can find Soul God Lantern. Thinking about my graveyard, but we don't even have Living End in our deck anymore. They got they chose Soul God Lantern, of course. Alright. Let's go for Edge Maze. Sedge Maze. Force of Negation. It's not a bad card, but I think I'll graveyard it. I want to find a third land. And then I'm gonna go Disenchant. We got Stomping Ground. I think so. Cabernet sauce. Naming Eldrazi. And they play. What do they play? Glaring Flesh Raker. I think I'm inclined to go subtlety. Draw Oleophant. Okay. I'm gonna go. Actually, this is awkward because I can't have Stomping Ground. So I can't go Oleophant Wistfulness, right? I don't have the cards to do Oleophant Wistfulness. Yeah, awkward. I can go Wistfulness draw on this card, but I think I don't want it. I think I'm just going to go Wistfulness, Destroy Pass. Yeah. Yeah, I can go Steam Vents, but then I can't disenchant. They go Ancient Steerings. Oh, they found back Bubble. That's bad news. I can't go Shardless. Yeah, that was bad news. Maybe we should have just kept the Wistfulness. But I have a lot of ways to answer this bubble, so let's hope to find them. They replay Flesh Raker, and they pass. I drew Force of Vigor, which I can't cast, of course. And Dumping Matrix says that you can't sacrifice the. I mean, you really can't really do much with this in play. Dumping Matrix is very good in this matchup. I guess you can still sack the spawn and play Emrakul. All right, need to find a land here. That's kind of a land. It says unless they're mana abilities. Let's just go Forest Dumping Matrix number 2. You would have cheated on paper? Well, it's not cheating if you don't know. That's the whole thing, right? Oh, second vaccine bubble, it's fine. We can go Force of Vigor, and they can't even draw a card because they can't sacrifice it to draw. Yeah, this whole match, according to Twitch chat, was very, very dusty. A lot of illegal plays going on. Although I don't have Leaving End in my graveyard. Sorry, my deck. I only have the 13/13 in my deck, so I can still lose maybe. Now that you know you can't cheat anymore, exactly. The power of knowledge. Or I guess I should say the weakness of knowledge. Put in does something. What's this? Key command? Alright, what you doing? Okay. I may lose this game, eh? Very close to lose, actually. I wish I had Leaving End in my deck. I'm at 6 life, I believe. Yep. But I cannot draw because I have Numping Matrix in play. I'm at 4. Dead to K command. I'm not gonna fetch here. One life might matter. Okay, remember in my deck, I don't have Leaving End. I only have the 13-13. Yep, let's do it. Pass. My opponent's 2 cards away to cast from casting their Emrakul. We should probably have in hand, honestly, because they only had one in the deck. Not dead yet. Narrowly dead. I'm at 2 life. They can't adapt, of course. I'm at 2 life right now. Uh, yeah. You can call him Prague? Alright, see you there. Not fetching, of course. Attack pass. Not dead yet. Attack pass, not dead yet. Opponent can cast Emrakul. They have Emrakul in hand, right? So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They have 13 actually. They can't adapt, yeah. I can also just get a card from my graveyard, but what can it be? Well, if it's Emrakul, I guess I should just if I subtlety the Emrakul, I should be good. No, they fetch and they kill me. Yeah, if they have Emrakul, I'm just dead here. If they have Emrakul, I'm just dead. There's no way to play around it. Yeah, never mind. They drew Temple, so there was no way to play around it. I just dead to Emrakul anyway because they deal me 2. I guess I can bounce Flesh Raker, so they deal me 0, and then I can't fetch to death. I can't fetch to death. What happens though? They just chump attack. Yeah, no, I mean I don't have outs, right? What is my out? I mean I can bounce Flesh Raker. Can bounce Flesh Raker. When it controls my turn, trades the Emrakul, and then I just lose. Let me cycle first. Man, that was so close. I bounce Flesh Raker. A game might not be over, right? Let me think if the game is over actually. I bounce Flesh Raker, opponent trades Emrakul. Yeah, maybe it's not over. I'm dead on board if I don't bounce the Flesh Raker. It makes 2 damage. I'm at 2 life. So I have to bounce Flesh Raker. And then I have to fetch because my opponent's gonna fetch for me anyway. If we substitute the Emrakul, we go to 1, but then they fetch for me, and I die. Yeah, very, very hard league so far. I fetch down to 1 because the opponent's gonna control me anyway. I don't want it to trade. Fetch down to 1. I'm dead if I draw a fetch land. I guess I can surveil first, making sure they don't draw a damaging card. Mistress Village, I think it's a fair draw. Yeah, go. So they take my turn. They trade Emrakuls and pass. Their hand is Fleshraker, which I have subtlety for. Subtlety does not bounce creature in play, only bounce creatures on the stack. It'd be a little bit better if it were. You cannot fetch Ravnica land if I'm at 2 life. Because I don't have life to pay. That's funny. But yeah, you only pay 2 life if you have 2 life to pay. Okay. They can cast Subtlety now, but then they would need a something to cast post Fleshraker. Let's see if they cast Subtlety. Okay, they passed. They didn't cast Subtlety. I go Mistress Village, pass. I have Subtlety on the Fleshraker. They can have a third Emrakul too. I know they don't have any Emrakul in the deck. When I play Legacy again, unfortunately, I played Legacy last week. Both Legacy VEEDEO did poorly. They were the last and the second to last performing video. So I'm not gonna post any Legacy VEEDEO for a while. But I do play Legacy in paper. I did 4 seasons next month. You should play Subtlety? Why? Okay, looks like they have Emrakul. Okay, I'll Subtlety this. Let's think. I can also go Outburst. Do you guys remember what's in the deck? The Devour of Destiny is in the deck. Devour of Destiny is in the deck. So I can go pitch, Subtlety pitch, and I can go Devour of Destiny. Opponent takes my turn. Okay, let's do this. Subtlety pitch and then Outburst. So first I do Subtlety pitch, and then I can go Outburst, and I steal their Emrakul. Then they control my deck. Oh my god. Please deck, don't draw fetch land. I still lose if I draw fetch land. I still lose if I draw fetch land. Alright, please. Please don't draw fetch land. Yeah, insane lines, honestly. Actually insane lines. Please. Please don't draw. Opponent's controlling my turn now. I die if they have a fetch. I die. I literally die if I draw fetch land. Please. Please, don't draw fetch land. Don't draw fetch land, please. See, cazzo, see. Unbelievable. Unbelievable game. Steam Vents is not lethal. They can't play Steam Vents. Oh my god, what a game. Mamma mia. This may be the craziest match I've ever played, honestly, between game 1 and 2. Unbelievable. Oh. my god. Mi sono pisciato addosso, tipo. Zio caro. Yeah, unbelievable games. GG. Mamma mia. Oof. As always, leaving end is my opening hand. Uh. Whatever. I keep. I've got cascade spells. I don't want a mulligan. Marsh Flats. Okay. Hallowed Fountain untapped. Gato Souls. Okay. I don't want to go subtlety. Cycle. Land go. Survey land. I'm gonna go for a blue green. Dig into stupor. I'll just go tap and go. I'm gonna go Sphelia. Okay, El Doggo. Let's hope they don't go. I mean, Consign and Teferi and Force of Negations are the card I care about. Everything else, I'm just casting Shardless next turn. Shepherd. When it attacks me, they blink Shepherd. I can get a card on the turn. I'm just gonna go Shardless here. They don't even have Consign, so the only card I can have is Force of Negation, which they probably don't even play main deck, so I'm just jamming. The reason why I'm jamming Shardless instead of Violent Outburst is Consent to Memory, which they can play main deck. And they can draw. Or they can have in hand as well. If they cast Solitude, I'm gonna go Endurance. Cascading into 2/3/4s. Rhinos looks different. Well, Rhinos would have been a lot worse than leaving Gandir, as is often the case against creature decks. Let's see if they go Solitude. They do, nice. Perfect. Go Solitude, Page Guide of Souls. So I'll let the Solitude resolve, then I go Endurance. And that way I can reanimate another 3/4, but mostly just clean their Endurance in the graveyard. Okay, they don't concede. They play a second Guide of Souls pass. You can, if you go exclamation mark deck, you can already see my blue black one sheet on. I'll play it later today. Today I plan on playing 4 leagues. This morning, and then I go to lunch, and then after lunch I'll stream again. Maybe I'll go like 2 hours to the gym, and then I'll stream again. That's my plan for today. But the deck lists that I'll be playing are already online. Recruiter of the Guard. Okay. I can go Solitude, I guess. Maybe it was a mistake. Yeah, Witch Enchanter. Okay. They play it untapped. Okay. So I think Burn stocks up. Yeah, Burn could be alright. Yeah, double stream. The reason is that because I'm leaving tomorrow morning for another trip. I think I just let everything resolve. Yeah. You just have to maximize content today. And somehow I didn't get jet lagged that much. Like yesterday I was very awake, and tonight I slept a decent amount of time. Just the weekend. I'll be back Monday. I've went and got Solitude in end. So here I've got lethal. If I just sink the Solitude, I just have another wild card in end. They have a mana up. Yeah, I think I'll go sink. I think I was already too chill. I should have thought about this game a bit more. Because if I put it now as Solitude Ephemerate, I might actually lose this game. Okay. I drew the last living end. This is a dead draw, unfortunately. They chumped. They're 2 life. They untap. They have Failure and Solitude and 3 mystery card. They play Teferi Time Raveler. I think I bounced the God of Souls. Second endurance trigger should have targeted us. Maybe. Um, I think I just got unlucky. I drew the third living again now. I think I bounced God of Souls rather than Teferi. Bounce. God of Souls or Teferi? Problem of bouncing God of Souls is they go Solitude Ephemerate, actually lose the game. I bounced the Fairy. I think I my God, I definitely lose this game because I didn't sync the recruiter. Why did I not sync the recruiter? I'm so stupid. All right, let's see now. God of Souls is in play. They don't attack. Ooh, Outburst. This may actually be lethal now. We'll see. Let's hope they don't have Solitude Ephemerate. They go Solitude, pitch. Watership Phantom. This doesn't have any more leading end because I drew them all. Yeah, they have it instead. Mannaggia. So they exile two things. Block two things. Wow, I lost this game. Yeah, my bad. I actually punted. Oh no, punted on the 4-0 sucks. I guess I was relaxed. I thought the game was over. I was too relaxed. Put him to one. Oh my god. If I bounce Gyarados instead of Teferi, that would have been worse, I think. When is that one? Do I have burn spells? I don't. Crazy, I lost. A storm, yeah. Yeah, Blink is probably Esper at this point, yeah. Novi Browns, no. Yeah, and today I don't think I should keep on playing. Ah, my god. I punted hard this game. Punted very hard this game. Let's not punt anymore, okay? Let's win 2-1 now. It sucks to punt. That was like a game win on 4-0. I'm so stupid. Revenge of Modern. Yeah. Alright, keep. Very happy to be back to Modern. Let's go. How do I want to sequence this? I think it's just Survey Lantern 1. Binning, looking to bin creatures. You think Vibrance is good? Yeah, could be. Yeah. I mean, I net deck Menino May. Menino May is like this person only plays Living End and has been winning with Living End in any time in Modern. It's really simple. I mean, I love net deck good players. Moco Rico, thank you for the 42nd month. Welcome, welcome. I'm gonna go untap and go here. I can also go cycle land and surveil. I think I'll go untap and go. Yeah, speaking of Neymar, I bought a T-shirt to Tommy from Sao Paulo. The Santos T-shirt labeled Neymar on the back. I have it on the other room. I can go pick it up. He's gonna wear it. He's gonna wear it at the next Mengu's workshop video. Neymar Jr. Number 10. All right. Uh, Meticulous Archive. Okay. I'm gonna go first cycle, then cycle. I'd get forest shardless. If they go consign, so be it. I have a 2/2 in play to block. Okay, they don't have consign. Let's see if they have a. See if they have a spell pierce. They don't. I didn't want to cycle because I thought I for sure had an interaction, but maybe I should have done it. All right. Man, I would have won 2-0 easy if I didn't if I didn't punt game one. Oh, did the Champions League end? Did they play the final yesterday? Hey, I'm gonna go cycle. Oh, they won the Premier League last night. Oh, okay. Wow, so they can win both? They can win the Champions League and the Premier League? Crazy. It's like winning, I don't know, two Peters in a row. I'll go on top lane, attack with all. They go fail, yeah. I don't want to punt this game. I really don't want to punt this game. Solitude. Okay. Exile my end. Yeah, Bonder's Ornament for sure. They will lose to Paris Saint-Germain. Yeah, Paris Saint-Germain already won last year, right? They're the champions. It's pretty cool if they go back to back. Cool storyline. All right, they're at 8. If they play a spell, I can cycle. I don't want to cycle regardless because I can also find subtlety as well. Yeah, I played Dredge Phoenix recently. I haven't. Should probably. This is bad. Yeah, so this is okay. I heard that Neymar became Italian citizen, but like apparently like half of Brazil is Italian citizen. So it's not a hard thing. You just need like a grandparent to be Italian, which basically just everyone in the world has apparently. So it's easy. Man, it's actually like very hard not to be Italian apparently. You guys can scour your ancestors. Didn't they make it more difficult recently? Oh, did they? I didn't know. I didn't know. But I was in Brazil. I was in Sao Paulo, and I don't know. At least 10 people told me they're Italian. At least. Also, I know Edel is the Italian passport. Bolova is the Italian passport. Uh, I don't know. Just a couple. Yeah, a couple more m- magic, famous magic player that I know travel with the Italian passport, which is so easy, by the way, to travel with the European passport compared to the non-European passport. Like when I arrived in Lisbon, I swear I passed hundreds and hundreds of people that were in the line. Crazy. Crazy advantage. How about Italy not being in the World Cup 3 years in a row? You don't understand. Eh, I guess they suck. I mean, it's like saying, when people that you perceive are good players don't make to the PT, you're like, oh, can this person not make it to the PT? I mean, they lost three PTs in a row and they didn't play any RCs. That's what happens. You don't qualify to the PT. All right, I think this is a keep. The EU airport, the EU airport privilege is so real. It's unbelievable. Like you can actually afford to take cheaper flights because of the smallest time zone, the smallest wait time, because you don't have to wait hours in customs. That's crazy. All right, this would have been a 2-0 game win. Instead, we're playing game three because I punted game one. Let's see how it goes now. White Orchard Phantom, pretty bad. Do I watch Ice Hockey World Cup? I don't even know the rules of ice hockey. I just know that at some point they beat themselves, which is pretty crazy, but I guess don't judge other people cultures. Let's go Breeding Pool untapped and fetch Steam Bands. I think I like double blue. Steam Bands untapped. Oh, one of the also cultural differences that I saw in Brazil. I saw like women walking around the streets with football t-shirt, and that's not something that I see. I think in Europe. I think in Europe football is just a man follow sport, but in Brazil it was it's just I saw a woman as well in the streets with a football team. It talks about legacy bands. Yeah, I've said a bunch of things. Oh shit. On my video that goes up today. I think it's fine overall. I mean, it's legacy. People will complain regardless of what happens, but the format's fine. Okay. Yeah, actually, this is fine. We got forest, attack. What was Banning legacy? One of the two cards. One of the two cards that mills the deck. I don't remember which one. All right. Now let's go. Let's hope they don't have force of negation now. Full house in my hand, by the way. Let's see if they have solitude. If they have solitude, uh, yeah, it's pretty bad if they have solitude. But I think having outbursts is going to be a positive thing for modern meta. I think it's fine. It's okay. It's just a good deck. It's not going to be oppressive or anything. It's just a good deck. You may say, oh, but the gameplay is worse. I mean, you literally have Neoform. You had Amulet forever. And that's the gameplay. Some decks suck. This is like, today has been like a great league, honestly. Like, very, very difficult. Very skill intensive league. All right. We have two cards in hand. We have Force for Ephemerate if they played in their turn. Blue, Riddler. Okay. I put a flyer. Okay. Ooh, subtlety. Could have been drawn a little bit earlier, but it's okay. Can't complain. Let's attack here with all. Okay. You go to 11. Pass. Next turn we have lethal. Very weird attack here. Do we get the trophy? Do we get the trophy? Oliphante. That's a good card. It's a good card. Attack for 8 and it cycles for 1. Back in my days, we used to play Monstrous Carabid. They play Teferi. Go Force. And then it's GG. Yeah, I've got. Oh, my attacco è? You're literally dead on board. It was dead on board regardless because I had Outburst, but yeah. Woo! I'm going grab it. Ta-ta-da! Ole, 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 ole. Un bel trofeino, un bel trofeino. Un bel trofellino. This was like a. This was a 3-0 final. A 3-0 final. All right, let's pay the poll. Let's pay the winner. Did I? Oh yeah, choose outcome. Yes. Let's pay the winners. Let's go. Let's do a little paint as tradition. Whenever I finish a video. Copia, incolla. No. Copia, incolla. Okay. What did we play against? Alright. We played against Tron. Against 2 Esper Blink in a row, I believe. Allora. We played against Blue White Blink. Red Green Broodscale. Blue White Blink. Esper Blink. G-Tron. Yeah, this was the league. I'm pretty sure that this was the league. Okay. That'll do it. If you watch on YouTube, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you next time.